So what you call as the Hindu civilization, or better that we call it Sanatana Dharma, it is not because of Hindu way of life they became like that. This civilization is a consequence of that. Fearless, guiltless, greedless human beings.
Pranam Sadhguruji, one program is going on in America, dismantling global Hindutva. What is your suggestion to us? What is your guidance to us in this situation?
They've been talking about it for last 800, 900 years. So what about it? They have been talking about dismantling Hindutva or Hinduism for last nearly 1,000 years. We're still here. We must strengthen this. Don't worry about other people doing what they are doing. We must strengthen this. We must make this attractive for people to take on. We must eliminate all the discriminations of caste and creed so that all human beings can live with dignity within the Hindu framework. If we don't do that, of course we are losing people. Dismantling Hindutva is not happening in some university in United States, I don't care what they're talking about, but dismantling Hindutva is happening in our villages, in our towns, because we have discriminated against our own people. It's time that these barriers are broken, and it's very important. Someone is asking, how can we work together? This is the way we can work together, that if we take away these barriers, that you do not judge a human being by his birth, but by what qualities they possess. If we do this one thing, nobody can dismantle this, because this, what you call as Hindu, is the future of the world. I am saying this because today the youth in the world have become so logical, human intellect is evolving in such a way that anything that's illogical will not fly in the world. So you do whatever, I will take you to heaven is not going to work. Nobody wants to go to heaven anymore. This is the only culture which has looked at the human mechanism with such profoundness that if you present it to the world properly, this will be the future of the world, because this is the only thing that appeals to an evolved intellect.
The culture which is organized, it is an organized kind of chaos, intentional chaos, because you can't destroy a chaos, you can destroy a system. Hello? You can destroy a system, but you can't destroy a chaos. So it doesn't matter what they did, it survived. A lot of people are writing books today around the world, many American and European writers. They're amazed how this culture survived. How did it survive? What is the basis? Where is the foundation for this? No foundation, that's why it survived. Because the foundation is in our evolution, the foundation is in the nature of our existence. The foundation is not in what we organized as human beings. It is not a church, it is not some kind of organization, it is not… there's one leader that if you kill him, everything will collapse. Do what you want. You don't even know where it exists, but it exists. So, if we do this one thing, if we do this one thing in this generation, that in the world, it's beginning to move that way, but I would like to see it in my time. If we move the society, if you move the world's population in this direction, they are free of fear, they are free of guilt, and they are free of greed. You will see Sanatana Dharma will sprout across the planet. This you must understand, Sanatana Dharma does not mean all of them will chant your mantra or all of them will do this, no, all of them will seek. That's all that matters. Which way they seek, we don't care. Hello? We don't care how they seek, as long as they're seeking their eternal nature, as long as they're seeking their ultimate possibility, we call them Sanatani. Because Sanatana does not mean a particular group of people, Sanatana means eternal nature. So, what is Hinduism? There is no such thing, there is no ism. People are trying to make it into ism for survival purposes, unfortunately. But I don't fear survival, I only see a metamorphosis. I want to see every human being looks for that which is the ultimate nature of who we are, then everybody is a Sanatani. But don't think they are converting to your religion, because there is nothing to convert to. There is no ideology, there is no philosophy, there is no God, there is no God's army for you to convert and join. It's just that. From its manifestations to its source, your attention has shifted from the manifestation to its source. This means you're a Sanatani, because manifestations are always transient. It's like a footprint. It'll be there today, it'll be gone tomorrow. But the source is always there. So once your interest has shifted from the body to the source of what it is, you have become a Sanatani. You're seeking the eternal nature. This must happen to the world.
Because this is not a belief system, this is the science and technology of well-being. This is the science and technology of living and liberating oneself. So this is not of the past. I want everyone to always keep this in your mind, that Sanatana Dharma is not of the past, it's not a past tradition, it's not our tradition, it's our future. If we want to make it our future, we don't have to fight with somebody who's, you don't fight with every… in the Bangalore city when you walk, I hear there are a lot of dogs recently, there's some reports on it, they're all barking at you. You don't go and fight with all of them, just leave them alone. You strengthen what is precious to us. In strengthening what is precious to us, they can do whatever, 1,000 years they've been doing it. But dismantling of Hindutva is not happening in the universities of America, but it's happening in our villages and towns. And one of the main causes is the discrimination that we have brought forth in our society. In this, if we work together and take away these walls that separate us from each other as human beings, definitely nobody can dismantle.